What up, bros? Your man, MBR, gonna be bringing you that special time of the day. It's Nasus time, and we're against Jax. He wants a piece of the champ, because, well, I'm the champ, bro. It's still funny, this funny hat. Lee Sin's in love with me because I'm watered his blue buff. True hero. I think this is a Shaka, that's probably what it is. So we have the project minions, new project skin has dropped. Quite sad about this, you know, the project skins, it didn't really interest me. Project skin, Nasus, hype, let's get a hashtag, get it trending. Elves don't really interest me, any of the skins. I'm not whatever. But what was pretty cool, no, it's not pretty cool. What my point was because the project skins have come out, we've lost all the summer minions. They looked like they were actually really enjoying life. Now they've just turned into some like lifeless robots, which kind of sucks. So Jax really isn't much of an issue. Like, yeah, no. Jax ain't gonna do anything. Jax is a late game champ just as much as I am, and in theory, you know, if Jax doesn't get any kills, I'm gonna be a lot beastier than him. My Wither just slaughters Jax like unreal, because Jax just revolves around stacking up that sort of attack speed for his passive and then his ultimate passive, and my Wither's just going to destroy that. So what you could do, to be honest, against Jax is Max and Wither wouldn't be a terrible thing, really. You're a bit late on the red buff there, bro. I saw that. Oh, well that did suck. I haven't made up my mind. I might still go for E, I don't know. Like, the thing is, Max and W won't be a bad thing against Jax, but at the same time, he isn't really going to be doing anything early game to the point where it's going to be that, like, beneficial. Very good job. So Shaka went to his red. Oh, Lee Sin's red. No, I haven't. Lee Sin red still out. I don't know. Such a mindfuck. Junglers, eh? But yeah, it shouldn't be much of a problem. Started Doran Shield, which, you know, I love when people go Doran Shield. It's not necessarily terrible, you know, it gives him some healing, but at the same time, he could have went, Longsword, and he starts getting an earlier Triforce, because I'm not going to look to trade with him, so it just kind of means he's doing less early game damage. Lee Sin gets wrecked. I'll give a little level 7 to that, bro. Oh, level 7 as well. Oh, get out of the hype. So, Lee Sin first blood Shaka, and then dies to his red buff. How does that work out? The only problem right now is that my wave's going against me, so we're trying to get Jax to hit me a little bit, but it's not really going to make a massive difference. It's such a big wave now. Unless he does a counter strike and hits multiple minions, this wave isn't really going to be going in my favour anytime soon. So we might as well just bounce it into the turret. The only thing is that Shaq can most likely be on his red buff side, so yeah. Running Flash though, because he runs Ignite on Shaka. So yeah, we really want to start shoving this in. As long as we get a big minion. Attack me, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, hit me. Hit me! Hit me! Don't. No. Oh, there we go, bro. That's fine. Trying our way out. So we should... We're going to ward quick. Fine with Jax. That's pretty easy, really. We just want to crush this last wave just to bounce it into the turret. I've got enough gold to back like a really nice sort of back here. I mean, Jax just doesn't really do much. Like, I probably got better early game damage than Jax has with my Q stacked up at the moment as it is. The only thing is, like, yeah, we're just Riot extended. We don't want to be here. So, yeah, it's cool beans. No problem. You get Glacial Shroud. It's the perfect start, really. You don't want to stay out any longer just because it's just so far overextended. Oh, I'm actually going to pick up boots. Normally I wouldn't get boots this early, but as soon as Shaco's like in our jungle, like, yeah, I wouldn't really normally get boots, but we're having boots, we come up with this wave and I don't have to pop my TP. We lose nothing here, it's pointless TP and Shaco's sort of floating around top side. And, yeah. Boots aren't bad, but it's not really. If it was a ranged champion, I'd say, you know, for sure, but it's cool. And the day we don't really need the armor, as Jax isn't going to do any damage, but it would mean we get a quicker frozen heart, which is never any bad thing. Look at that damage there, but again, this is perfect for me. Jax is going to have to back shortly. He's actually going in right now, and he's dead. He's dead. Yep, lovely stuff. Jax was basically trying to put some damage down on me. If we can hold this wave before the turret, we'll have a really nice freeze here. I'll take a little bit of damage for big minions still hitting me. It's nice, real good wave here. Jax dies, and this is the perfect spot for me unless he decides to actually TP on these minions. Yeah, Jax was trying to do there. It's normally it's normally the way I ever die. Is like, he's just TP'd back in. Let's do some damage to him. He's TP on him. Fair play. Let's put some damage down on him because that sort of damage is free damage. Jax hasn't backed just yet, so by the time he does that, I'm gonna have to really back, and I've only just used my TP to get in lane. So he's now in lane, and he's able to have a nice advantage with me. But because of that, Lee Sin was in the perfect area, and yeah, GG. He knows that I won't do enough damage to him, and freaking bad, man. I was hoping that he was going to take a bit more damage from the turret, but I'm happy with that trade, to be honest. And this is what I mentioned about, I still hold my TP, and he's literally just TP'd in. Lee Sin is actually going to be, I think, coming. Lee Sin was really a free kill on him right now, so maybe we went a little bit. Oh, that's a good trade, to be honest. He's got no pots, so has Doran, so Lee Sin's not going to go for it. Free kill on Jax, really, I think he's going to. Annoying thing with Jax, that freaking counter strike. You got him? You should have him. You got him? I'll get him. He missed his cue. Tried to be the bad man. Nothing more we can do there, really. Oh, is he going for it? Jesus Christ. Nothing more we can really do. That was, that was a free kill for Lee Sin, really, then. It was a good call that, it was nice that he actually did come in. He burns his flash, but, that really should have been a free kill. We could have carried on chasing, but we wouldn't really have made much happen there. Lee Sin was the man, but the thing is now, Jax has got no TP. So he's just going to lose this whole wave here. I get the 3D stack off it, which is glorious, and we do a bit care about Shaka because we are quite overstaying about any wards, but we'll just kill this last wave. My famous last word, standard Nasus, always greeting those last few minions, which we can't even get a start on. So Shaka's bot side. So, cool beans. Jax is like probably 20 CS down. Like I say, if he went for that longsword in the first place, it'd be like, I've only got a Doran's blade, like what the fuck's that about? Or what is this freaking... I don't really get that. I really don't like people that build Doran's items, to be honest, in the first place, but let alone like building 2 of them. I just, like, why? Why would you do that? Again, we can actually really hold my TP here because this wave's going against them, and we're coming up with a wave, and with my boots it keeps it up in case anything goes down. We don't really lose many minions for it. You might say, well, I haven't used my TP now within 9 minutes. It's a true point, but you can see this. Oh, we lost a big minion, unfortunately. But that whole wave's coming in, and I literally come to collect, and we lost like maybe 2 minions. So if like Shaka was to gank me now, then or we take a load of unnecessary damage, we can just TP out again, which is really cool. Obviously, I'd do it with the same thing if I was on a top lane bruiser. It's even more beneficial on a top lane. Well, that was a bit nice, a bit more damage. It would be more beneficial on a top lane bruiser because of the fact of I'm actually gonna do my wither. It'd be more beneficial because I can actually use it to TP bot side, so we have that TP advantage and we can actually make a play potential, but obviously on Nasus we're not really looking to TP anywhere other than top, but it's just nice because, yeah, just gives us that. I can back at any point now if I want. If I want to get an earlier Frozen Heart, which would again just wreck Jax, it'd be glorious, but Jax doesn't cause me any issues, that's why we got the Sheen. It also means we can trade better with him, and in about 60 stacks time we'll start trying to actually like fight him out. I think he's going to be going Triforce, which obviously Jax want to do. But by him going Triforce just leaves him really squishy. He's not going to have any armor, and it will be pretty bad now. But we want to be a bit careful because I'm being a little bit greedy now. We're queuing minions here on like half health, which is just going to push the wave faster than what Jax is pushing. Unless Jax is continuously auto attacking, which sort of isn't really. Definitely going against him. You see that damage there? Not bad at all. Bad at all. That was a little bit of a bad trade on my behalf. A bit silly. A bit silly now. We had to care of his counters right now. But the wave's coming in, which is fine. And again, we hold my TP, and this is what I was sort of talking about. I'm actually going to put my pink ward down here in case Shaka decides to come behind me. I was going to have a hard time to put here, but Jack really we don't want to push in the lane, so it's fine, whatever. We're pretty much I can back up to full health now, and Jax has to back. He does have his TP, and we haven't really used all that much mana, whatever. It was a bit silly by me because I thought, I kind of was like, nah, you can really deal with that much damage, and he did actually a bit more than I thought he was going to do. But the wave's in a really nice spot for me. Hopefully we're not actually. Yeah, I agreed. 3 stacks gone. It was bad. Story of my life. But yeah, the wave's in a really good position. Jax is TP'd down once again, and it's all good. if we can get another 100 gold. I really can't really do much for Lee Sin, to be honest. There isn't much to know, he's actually going for it. I mean, he stole it. He stole it off Lee Sin. It's a hard thing to really then, like, as any other champion I'd have to come down, but yeah, Lee Sin didn't, well, it was just a smite battle in the end, unfortunately. It's not really the end of the world. Nice little steal by Shake for sure. But yeah, about hit 200 stacks, 1000 gold in back. Jax hasn't got his Sheen yet. He's not really got much going for him really. He's got his Phage and he's doing some okay damage. The thing is, what you have to remember with Jax is when you are fighting him, like now if we decided to go on him, he's pretty much got like 6 stacks built up. And that's the worst time. So you can fight Jax when there aren't any minions around him because his stacks do fall off pretty quick. If he's built those stacks up, you're going to have a bit of a bad time. Hence why maxing Wither is pretty down, destroying us. If actually, I said about getting another 200 gold. If we actually farm out 500 more, we can actually straight back a Frozen Heart. That's not a Frozen Heart. 1800. Pretty sweet. But a little respectable that Jax could just jump on me. But you know, Jax is auto attacking minions down, whatever. Still have a pot, 400 gold. Anything is now like potentially with Jax's Counter Strike and a Shaka gank with who doesn't have an ignite, to cause a bit of a problem. That's cool. What I love about Nasus is just his general lifesteal. You auto attack a few minions, and then with the Q with a Sheen, you actually lifesteal pretty nicely. Yeah, once we get my Frozen Heart, that's when we'll look to try and battle him out. It's pointless kind of fighting Jax now because 1500 gold in my back pocket is a lot of small change. Yeah, it's cool. Going to greed. I think we're not actually. We're just stopping back in. The longer he stays in the lane, the better, really, because he's just gonna have some nice items to buy. Keeps him weaker. Gives us a chance to buy a Frozen Heart. Yeah. The thing is, where he's kind of getting some nice trades off of me is, where Nasus really excels is obviously chucking my Wither down because that's going to destroy him, and then my E which shreds his armor, and then you do the Q. But to do such a thing, it costs me so much mana, and whilst I'm only like half mana right now, it's just not really worth it. Plus, obviously, I say we're missing a lot of gold. Yeah, Epic Drake. Boom, boom. It'd be quite interesting actually know if we were to fight him, how it would actually go right now. I don't want to do it, but at the same time I don't really want to do it because he's like fully stacked. Kind of hurt. Wither would. So I want to do it. If we can bait out his Counter Strike. Remember with his Counter Strike that will freaking shred your Q. Oh yeah, GG. Well, as I say, once Nasus hits like 200 stacks in a Sheen, they're pretty much going to wreck anyone. And that Jax was pretty low, because we've maxed my Wither, we just shred him. Oh, we've missed a freaking... we got it. Shaka's top, but Shaka hasn't got enough damage to kill, and he's got no Ignite. Ignite would have been I think Ignite's a really good spell on Shaka for the early, but you know, he's an early game champ. And also versus me, you know, they have one Ignite, you know, Ignite does shred Nasus. I want to shove this in. I don't really want it here. This is a bit of an awkward place. But we've got so much gold right now. You know, I'm ahead of the game massively. Jax isn't going to be able to afford a Triforce still. I have a Frozen Heart. A Frozen Heart plus freaking Wither is just going to be very fun for Jax. And this is what I mean. Like, Jax isn't the greatest by any means, but so Jax just takes so long to get going. So does Nasus, but I feel with Nasus is going to be stronger unless Shaq actually makes some ganks, but Shaq hasn't come top once and Nasus come top twice, making one successful gank and the other, well, a flashbang, which could get me a lot of free stacks. Once again, we could pop TP. The thing is, like, I really hate TPing into Nova extended lane because we can just take a load of unnecessary damage, which probably we won't really against Jax. But like here, because of my boots, we're literally going to get up the wave. The wave isn't going to hit the turret, and we lose nothing. Sure, you know, I haven't TP'd 60 minutes. What's the point? But I don't know. It's kind of a weird one. Like, we could have used, but I really feel we've lost what, because I haven't TP'd this game yet, I've lost 5 minions, and you never know what situation you're going to be put in. While Shaka did gank, and then we lose a whole way to the turret when we just TP'd in. It's kind of, you know, I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. You guys may disagree. That's just how I like to play it, you know. We're out farming Jack still with the 2 kills, we're actually highest CS in the game, and you know, we have to use a TP. Maybe what, 10 minions top we lost because of it. So yeah, we'll be literally on route to 400 stacks at the moment. We'd actually been last hitting the big ones probably this game instead of greeting the little ones. We've been laughing. But yeah, Jack, like, if right now we just destroy Jax, Jack's not even got a freaking sheen on him. He ain't really got much going for him. I've got 321 stacks. Like, if I really wanted to, we would just destroy him. No shit, mate. No shit, there's never Shaku. Oh, ah! There's never Shaku there. That was a shame. Alright, so we got the bonus turret now. So obviously, new patch, you get bonus turret. Someone, oh, that sucks. Someone recently asked me about this, which was quite a good question. So now that we get bonus, you get the bonus gold for taking a turret early. The first turret gives like first blood gold. Does that mean now that Nasus should be looking to take the turret? No. The thing is, the bot turret's now the weakest, so if any turret, it's best to take bot. And because there's 2 people there, they can easily defend themselves, it doesn't matter if they extend. But as a Nasus, you never want to overextend. Not until at least, you know, 20 minutes. Now we're like this kind of fed, we probably could deal with a Shaco and a Jax in a 2v1. But, you know, generally you're not really going to be this fed. You know, we've had a good game, all things considered. But by taking this turret, we now have to start farming and overextending. Whilst here, you know, we can kind of farm safely. We can ward here. When we're that far, like we're this far up here farming, there's so many more ways that I can be ganked. So yeah, really as Nasus, you just don't want to be pushing. We're kind of pushing now just because we're fed and all a different game. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend. I would not recommend taking the turret. Look at him. I ain't even got to pop my ult. He does actually have Triforce now, but yeah, that's cool. We need to be careful. I think we can always afford my ult. I can always afford my Triforce soon, I think. 300 gold and kaboom, kaboom. Watch this though. Watch this heal we're gonna get. A pow! Look at that. That's insane. Jax just doesn't stand a chance. And with Max Wither, like, he hasn't. There's just no hope for him, poor guy. No hope. Even if he like counter strike one of my Qs, it just wouldn't happen. Plus, once again, there's Nasus, my team's winning around me. You know what? There's Fortune's fed, Zed is like kind of fed, and Sin's fed. Leona's looking nice and tanky. Just don't really stand a chance. Actually, I just out heal him in his trades. You know, Jax doesn't have that lifesteal there until he gets something like a Hextech or a Blade. He hasn't got anything there. He ain't got that kind of gold. Right now we have a Triforce. I could dive him if we bait out his counter strike. But I just want to bait it out. There we go. Once we baited that out, it was GG. Because if we go on him then and he does counter strike me under the turret, proccing the aggro like that, we would have probably died to the turret. So now, now that, like I said, I normally wouldn't take the turret, I would leave it up as long as possible, but the way you've got to look at a game that I'm very fed right now, and my team's very fed, so, you know, Evil, you know, this game's probably going to be over within the next sort of 10 minutes really, if they don't surrender now. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they would surrender. We have Dragon Control, we have my TP up still, I've got 3 grand, you know, I could buy a Triforce right now if I really wanted to. Could carry on pushing, but I really want to put a TP in for Drake. I want to back and then get my Triforce before we TP in, get boost swiftness. Ninja Tabbies would be bad, but stop him doing the Drake. I'm pretty sure he's doing the Drake. The 2 quarters are, oh shit. Punk ass bitch. Go and get you. Easy. Got a boom. We're just gonna get you, bro. Nice. So yeah, I knew Shaka was doing it, and you know, because we break top lane so hard, the game we're just winning so hard. Like, you know, might as well get involved. Get the dragon for my team. That's what 20% we now do to turrets. So Nasus did much damage. we did quite a bit of damage to turrets before. We're now going to just insanely destroy them. There's Lucas. What are you gonna do? Everyone's dead. Wrecking for days. This Frozen Heart just destroys pretty much they're pretty much full ADs. My Frozen Heart just destroys anyone on that team. He's just gonna kill me. I didn't see it happen. Unfortunately. Almost 500 stacks, 22 minutes. Hadn't TP'd for that dragon, we'd be at the 1,000 stacks. We'd actually hit some of those big minions this game, probably at 1,000 stacks. Cool beans. I'm just fortunately gonna take top farm, we'll probably just recall anyway. Get back by my advantage. Quite surprised why they have not surrendered. There is like once you like the AD carry mid lane is fed. Alright, fair enough. But once you got a fed top laner, which is Nasus with 500 stack, where is that? Where is the hope this game? I just don't see it. Just don't see it. Like 500 stacks, 20 minutes in. It's just ridiculous. There's just no way they can come back from this. Might as well just push top. I was just going back, but they're just getting wrecked so hardly. So we can afford to tank this. Maybe not blue bombs. No, not the big one. Cool beans. What are they going to do? Just getting wrecked on every sense. These are feeders on our team then. Sin and Zed and me and Misfortune now. Froze. Obviously not pro enough, no level 7 bro. The only thing, kind of lacks a bit of mana right now. And also, 3 grand's worth of items. Double in his, never surrender, eh? Never surrender. The attitude. But yeah, at least Kent killed me. We actually had some mana, maybe we can fight through, I don't know. Headset! The joys of a wireless headset. Maybe we get some more mana. Like, so we had 3 grand, you know, which is a big... There's a lot of ka-ching sat around doing nothing right now. Let's have a look, what can we afford? Can we afford anything like super cool? Yeah, Starrett's Gauge actually wouldn't be that bad. Frozen Mallet would be pretty cool. It was nice. Frozen Mallet games, no chance. I just can't understand why they haven't surrendered really. Cloud Drake up next. We could decide Baron, probably just me and anyone really. With 20%, we would just destroy it. I don't think I have enough lifesteal to solo it. Get a Bloodthirst instead, I don't know. Zed could just ult anyone on their team and kill them. No one's got any armor. You know. We're pretty we're actually very AD house. AD v AD, how about that? True. More we can chew. We did a bit more that we can chew. I think we'd actually, if I'd have just carried on fighting through, it would have been a bit... Oh, the snipe, yeah, you know. We'd actually carried on fighting through, it would have probably done us a lot better then. I wish mate Kent. I freaking hate Kent, she's such a strong OP champ with Ruby Crystals and double champ, but I love it. HP for the win. It just eats. And the fact, yeah, and the thing is I was never getting away at that point, so we might as well just carried on auto-attacking through and we'd have probably lifestealed a little bit and potentially have killed Jax to come very low. It was just a bit silly on my behalf. A bit silly going into it really. As bad as you are in Nasus, you know, I might have 531 stacks, but I'm pretty sure like Jax counter-striked one and, you know, Kent just CC, and we had an exhaust on me as well, which did really hurt. We did take additional damage, you know, we're not really all that tanky either. I only got the Frozen Hand, you know, the Frozen Mallet probably, we would have had actually some armor there, like a dead man's would have been a lot better. Like, they're just full AD, so we haven't any more armor, they never kill them. That's where my stacks now start falling off. We had so many stacks, and now they're kind of like. And this is where, well, this is where, you know, we are very ahead, but this is where the game starts to drag out now because everyone's just kind of like, me included, not just starts doing shit like this where they're kind of like just running in and like dead and starts coming. We're getting them. And I think we are right there. So. Double kill. This is a pentakill. Here we go, boys. This is the moment. Oh, baby. They surrender. GG. Pretty easy matchup, really. You know, Jax isn't the biggest issue. He wasn't the greatest Jax. And Doran's Blade, Doran's Shield at the start. Well, Doran's Shield at the start. And maybe Doran's Blade, but I wouldn't get Doran's Shield against Nasus for sure. So, fingers crossed, if my magical thing still works, we should. Aha! We're here? We're here. Hey! So, did we get an S? We must have got an S for that. We did rack. Yeah, Jax wasn't the greatest misfortune. You know, the thing is, with Nasus, when your team's so bad, what can the enemy do? You know, Zed's bad, I'm bad, Zed can kill anyone, you know. We probably would have never died that game if we just played defensively, isn't it? Because we get very bad, and that's the biggest issue. You get so bad, and then you start playing greedy. Jax is overextended, because that's what people do against Nasus, so Shaco can't gank, or potentially could gank, no reason why it couldn't. It allows Lee Sin, makes 2 ganks, one we get the kill, 3 stack, and 2 he doesn't get the kill, but we 3 stack. Damaged out, you know, 23,000 champs. You were probably the highest in game. I don't imagine anyone did any more than that. We were doing like frickin', we did like 6 more K than Zed did. You know, that's when 500 stacks we had at 20 minutes. What can the enemy team do about that? So yeah, GG. GG. That's a good game. I hope you boss enjoyed. Take it easy every day. Peace. Oh, right. Have mercy. No. No. Yes. Yeah, buddy!